Hey everybody, it's me, Root Beer, and today we have a product opening for the new Stardust Blade constructed deck. It's been a hot minute since we've uploaded a video on the channel, and also been a hot minute since we've had a constructed product. We usually get the Stride deck sets, and I believe we're expecting those in January, but as far as the new player experience, we haven't had something like this in a little while. It's also a bit cheaper than the Stride deck sets. Those for the basic versions are $50, and then, this thing is only 20. So, it's good that we have this, especially because, the previous starter decks, which I actually do just have one of them sitting right here off screen. But, these things were, not very great because all of the units in them were vanillas, right? You mostly bought them because you needed, the energy generator, which are still kind of expensive and hard to get just because they're locked behind these. The EN version kind of had to, pad out the, value of these things by including sleeves, which I believe the sleeves themselves were, frequently miscut, which is hilarious, but yeah, I've never liked these trial decks just because value wise, I don't think they were particularly good. Not just in terms of the money you're paying, but as a starter product to get people into the game. I feel like because everything was vanilla, you never really go in depth on any of the game's mechanics enough that a new player could really get grabbed and hooked into the game. I made a video about this before, and I think the example I used was Ursa Largest, where one of the rear guards, when it had an actual effect, would go into the soul, and then you could use Ursa Largest effect to call it back out. So there was a little bit of synergy there. And because everything is vanilla, a new player won't get the opportunity to experience that without essentially buying their entire deck a second time. So yeah, it's nice that we have the Stardust Blade starter deck. So this is based on the Skyride manga that is running in Korokoro in Japan. I don't think we have it in English, but as a sort of promotional product, it did have a version of Vergila, the Grade 3, printed in set 2 for Divines, but that was as a rare, so now it's getting the full deck treatment where it has actual dedicated support. So this is a fully constructed playable deck out of the box. All of your cards have actual card effects or other unique qualities to them. So you're not just running 50 vanillas. So yeah, and I believe part of this deck set is that there is a special promo card that's going to be some sort of staple card, like an effect trigger or a sanctitude. I think for this batch of TDs, the sanctitude was already pulled, so we're probably not getting that, but you know. So yeah, we have 4 copies of our main grade 3 as usual. One of them comes in triple R foiling, and then we have the rest of the ride line. We have an energy generator, which is good. And then for the new support cards, we have Fanfare, which is a new grade 3, so you choose one of your units with Urzarwar in its card name. That unit and this unit gets 5k, and if your opponent's grade 3 or greater, they get 10k, and at the end of the turn, if you're grade 3 or greater Vergila, and you played an ultimate skill order this turn, you can put into Soul, draw, and countercharge. So we have 3 of those. We have Urzarwar, which is a vanilla card, but it has the unique property of being 15k power and shield. And it's a card that can only be played if you have a Vergila. So we have a few of those. Interesting that everything is 3 of. I think they're actually supposed to be 4. I imagine the 4th copies are just foil ones in the back. So yeah, if we look at the back here, they are all supposed to be 4 ofs, with a select few being actual 3 ofs, but I think the shinies are going to be in the back. So we have Inductance Dragon, so when it's placed on rearguard circle from hand, if you have a Vanguard with Vergila in this card name, you can Soul Blast 1. Check top 7 for an ultimate skill, and then if you have a Vergila, it also has Boost. So we have Djinn of Trusting Luck. So when it's discarded from hand, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose a normal order, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle. Next up, we have a Cosmore. So when it boosts the Urzawar, the grade 2, you can energy charge 1. And then when your Urzawar stands, you can also stand this. So Vergila's ability is that when it attacks, you can stand one of your grade 2 or no, it's specifically a grade 2 rear guard, so I imagine it's always going to be the Urza War. So the idea is like Vergila, restand the Urza War. This will come with it to give you a full column restand, which is pretty nice. We have Drag Ritter Jabri. So once this card from your hand during your turn, you can put it into your soul, and then if you have a Great Irrigator Vergila, choose one of your vanguards, gets 5k. So kind of these pseudo cyclers. The PGs in here looks like this is the full 4, so I think we're not getting a foiled version of the PG, but whatever. So this is the actual effect PG, which is nice instead of just giving you like lame little vanilla ones. Although, speaking of lame vanillas, we are just getting the lame vanilla over trigger, which fair enough. I think they just want to they want to retain the value of the Dragon Empire OT most likely. Next up, 4 crits, 4 draws, 4 fronts, all of them vanillas, and 4 heals. And then, of course, we have our ultimate skill order, the Stardust Blade. And it's a cool little sideways order, kind of like the manga panel. So you play by Counterblast 1 if you have a Vanguard with Vergila. You look at the top 5, choose one card, grade less than or equal to your Vanguard, call it the Rearguard Circle. Then you choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets when your Rearguard is retired by your opponent's card ability, search your deck for one normal unit, call it to rearguard circle, and continuous. It gets 3k for each normal unit on rearguard circle and in your drop until end of turn. So we have 4 of that here, and then we have the 4th copy of Fanfare. Looks like that one's not the foil. Same with the Urzawar. Same with Jin of Trusting Luck and the Cosmore. So it does look like for our shiny, we have the Inductance Dragon, the guy that gets boost. And then for our special promos, we have one of the effect draws and the Unison the Sky, which I believe is actually just part of the deck. Yep. So Unison the Sky is included in every box, and for our special promo, we got the draw trigger, which I don't particularly need this. A lot of people at my locals were kind of fishing around for the Sanctitude, but it is nice that they include one of these. I wish they would just kind of give you the full playset, but Bushiroad being the way it is, they always want to create some sort of chase value for you. So yeah, that is the full deck list. So stick around because we are also going to be doing a fight video. I am going to be playing the deck just vanilla out of the box, although since I have the effect draw, we might as well just replace one of our vanilla draw triggers with it. But yeah, we are going to be doing a little fight video with Atlas just to demonstrate what this deck is capable of out of the box, so stick around.
Hi, I'm a person. He's a person. And I wasn't in the first half of the video, so I'm not really sure how this is going to go.
Well, if you're just coming in from the pack opening section, like I said, we are going to be doing a fight video to demonstrate the performance of the Stardust Blade TD out of the box, just so we can demonstrate the new player experience. And I definitely didn't mulligan my hand a second time.
I mean, whatever. It seems like here's a little tip, son, a little suggestion. Don't go looking for answers if you didn't want a question. But I would have the TD, and this would be a mirror match if my locals wasn't like, "Hey, we sold the one you put on hold." Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the mirror match would not accomplish what I was looking for.
You're right. You're right. So instead, I'm using undercover, which is like garbage, but the fun garbage, so it's fine.
All right, even or odd?
Odd.
It is a 4.
All right, go for it.
Alrighty, I will go first.
And as is tradition with the fight videos, my little energy marker is going to be one of my AirPods.
All
so
right.
that's fun.
I will use the skill of the Jin to look at my top 5 for a normal order. What a surprise, I didn't find a normal order.
Okay.
Almost like I drew 2 of them in my opening hand. Alright, your go.
Draw. Let's go discard a Monitored Tryst for Onyx. I'm going to search for the Trist first. And then draw and get my energy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and as was pointed out to me by someone at my locals, make sure to reveal the grade 3 from the ride line before doing this. And I'm like, do people really care that much? And then do my 3 energy. Yeah, swing for 8.
I'll take it.
Drive check is another Onyx.
Drive check. It is one of the order.
Okay.
Stand, draw. This hand is fucking terrible. I'm gonna Soul Blast one instead of discarding.
It's such a generic effect for a ride line, but it's so solid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, can't see my damage.
I wonder if I can find a wire
out of the
for
way.
my mic that's USB-C, and then I can just...
Anyways, I'm playing a copy of Stardust Blade.
Okay.
So I will check my top 5 for a card with grade less than or equal to my Vanguard. Which is only this. And then it gets a continuous that when my rearguard is retired by my opponent's card ability, I can call a normal unit to rearguard circle. And continuous effect, it gets 3k for each normal unit on my rearguard and in my drop zone.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Skill, also blast 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What a surprise, I didn't find an order. It's almost like 3 Stardust Blades are out of my deck already.
It's impressive, if nothing else.
This hand is so terrible, I can't actually get the 4 rearguards to give Vergila a crit. 10.
And that was after a second mulligan?
Yeah.
I'm kind of
let's
impressed.
see, I have 4 normal units, so this is 22.
No guard.
You didn't see the overtrigger in my hand?
I literally didn't. I can't see from the angle I'm sitting at.
Okay.
So.
It was a PG.
Alright. Monitor Trist, which kind of
10.
sucks, but that's okay. And guard for 13.
Okay, go ahead.
Stand, draw, 3 energy. Discard another Monitor Trist for a second, which unfortunately I'm out of Trists to search.
I see we're both having a great time right now.
2 in drop, 1 in damage, and there's my 4th one. So fun. But it does mean I can play one from drop. So top
Yippee.
7, looking for an undercover card. I'm going to get the Big Kitty. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It just means, like, no ride line bonus for me. Which, oh well. That's cool. Called Dara. Counterblast top 5, looking for an undercover or a Shadow Paladin. Which would be nice if I could not afford, but, like, choose to spring for, what's-her-face? The PG. So I'm going to get my my grade 3. My Mordalian. Got that. That's cool. Swing for 10 from rearguard.
From rearguard.
Yeah.
It's gonna intercept.
And then 10 with Vanguard.
Take that.
Drive check is a crit.
Okay.
And for people wondering why isn't he doing it on the kitchen table like he's been saying on all the streams, my kitchen table is currently covered with pies because my wife baked pies because she's awesome. And then she's selling those, and those are being used for our trip to Japan because she's awesome. So, shut the hell up.
Discard, ride, energy 3. And then skill, check top 5 for a normal order. What a surprise, I didn't find anything.
Oh no.
Oh, right. And then skill of Vergila. I'll grab a grade 2 card from my deck. Because I wrote a grade 3 Vergila, I can just search my whole ass deck. Urzwar. Okay. And then I'm going to call Cosmore behind him. Going to activate another Stardust Blade. So check my top 5.
Now, does this deck seem like something you could give to someone who's like, I want to try Vanguard, and they could probably make it through?
Yes. Like, it should be, like, competent enough for a new player. It's better than the, like, other trial decks, that's for sure.
Okay. That's a pretty low bar, though. Based on what I'm seeing, it seems pretty solid, you know, crappy hand and all. Like,
5. 5, 5. And then I'm going to activate Vergila skill. I will Energy Blast 3, bind your rear guard.
face
and
up,
then,
face down, or does it not matter?
I think it's face up.
Okay.
Call this, and then I can call a grade 2 from drop zone.
I think if this gets good enough, Stoichea decks are gonna keep running, or like up the number of sleeve tugging bell, just to be like, all right, fuck you.
Yeah. 28.
28. Crap, that's like numbers. 30.
Okay.
Okay.
Skill. Kind of blast. Stand. This stands because Urzwar stands.
Okay.
Uh,
Stood. We're English majors. Act like
this is 13. Nope, it is not 13. It is way more than that.
I will take it regardless. Go for
Okay.
it.
1, 2, crit. Crit. Power here.
Damage, pink hair.
Okay.
Awantar, I have so much trouble pronouncing that. And heal, what are you at?
I'm at 3.
No heal for me. Fire to Vanguard.
Okay, so you're at 20 now.
Yes.
28.
That fucking sucks. Take it, kitty.
Into soul. Draw. Countercharge. And this is 38.
PG. Discard.
Alright, go ahead.
Stand, draw. Discard. Go into Mordalion. Play a minor
Also,
what?
From the grade 2, I get to or the grade 1, I get to energy charge.
Gotcha. Monitor Trist, top 7. Gets a Obscudide off of that. And then I'm going to, off of Obscudide's ability, Soul Blast to call him to the back row.
Okay.
Okay. Call a Dara. Counterblast. 5. Get a kitty from that. I'll Energy Blast 2. Puts me at 7. Top 7. Put in any number of undercover cards, which are none of these. At least I know that the Turnars didn't get replaced by the new one in
in archetype Turnar.
Yes, which means that I can get rid of it, which means if I was, where they would be. I guess I'll put this Mordalion here against my better judgment. Okay. Let's call this kitty and another Obscudide.
Okay.
Who still gets that 10k, just no drive checking if it's in the front row. Which is cool. All right. Swing for this is 18 Soul Blast for 28 with Dara.
Sure.
Power.
Okay. Blast 2, bounce the kitty. Swing with Vanguard, counterblast. Call this as a column, which will be Mordalian and the kitty.
Okay.
13 to your 13, or 23.
Yeah. I will. Oh, it's PG.
Okay. First Turnar, second crit. I'll do all effects to Obscure Died in the back.
Okay.
Here is 21 to. Does that have to boost attacking Vanguard or? Nope. What are the rear guard? Oh, it's the one rear guard in the front.
Yep.
Yeah, 21 to rear.
It's dead.
Blast 2, bounce. Here's 23 by the Obscure Died in the front.
23. Block.
Okay, and then here's 33 Soul Blast for the drive check.
OT to pass.
Okay. Sanctitude, so you're fine. End of battle, goes to bottom. And that's it. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm probably cooked, but I did my best.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Persona Ride. Draw. I'll activate another Stardust Blade.
Okay.
4, 5. Just needed. I'll Energy Blast 3 for Gila. What's in your front row right now?
Obscure Died and Mordalian.
Oh, so like neither of them can intercept. Bind the Obscure Died.
Yep.
And then
Smart decision.
I'll bring back the Ezerwar.
Okay.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus the 3. I did that in the wrong order. Oh well. 25, 33.
33. Let's go 28.
Mm-hmm.
And then draw a trigger for 38.
Do you want the number?
Does it have a crit natively?
No.
I'm just gonna take it because I don't think I can live the rest if I try to guard it. So
Okay. First check, nothing. Second check, draw trigger. This is 33. They're both 33 right now, so 10k here, and I draw.
PG, like I wanted to have in my hand.
You have the Sanctitude.
I do, but still.
Yeah, don't worry, I misplayed a bit. 33.
Okay. PG. Discard.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
43.
Yeah, I'm still boned because like it's the 2 cats, which is 33, and then a 3. So it's I'm dead regardless. But
yeah. Well, better heal.
Nope.
Yeah, I misplayed a little bit. I should have called back the Urzwar first and then Stardust Bladed.
There's like a weird feeling where when you have too many Obscure Dieds and you're like, what do I do with this? There's no way to put them back unless you discard them for something, put them back with the cat, and then get them off the top. Whatever. I wish that there was like a put a thing from hand to Trist and draw one or something. Would be nice. Yeah. Or put a thing from field into Trist and call out anything, but that would be a lot of attacks. So
yeah.
What do we think of this in the...
I mean, I think the deck is
good.
fine.
I think it looks good.
Like, it makes some pretty big numbers. Urzwar being like a native 15k is like pretty big. Combined with the grade 3, it gives it 5k. And then if you're a grade 3, it gives it 10k. So regardless of Persona Blast, it just becomes like a 33k column, 43 on Persona Ride. Right? You saw like early on plus 5k, like pushed it up to 28. Like it comes with a grade 2 that has boost. So
Seems pretty
That-
on the up and up.
And then, Stardust Blade gives your Vanguard like infinity +1 power, so if you don't have a PG, good luck.
Yep, they're spent, they're cooked, they're done.
Like-
Leave a like and leave a comment and all that stuff if you haven't.
Yeah.
already. That's super nice of you.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for
Bye.
watching. Bye.